Hello, everybody. My name is Joshua Yoder, and welcome to the Joshua Yoder Show. Today, I'm joined by my two friends and mentors, Brian Carson and Kenny Varner. What's up, guys?
Hey Josh, how you doing?
How's it going, Josh?
I'm doing well. Thank you for coming again, and Merry Christmas to you guys, since Christmas is coming up around the corner here soon.
Yeah,
Merry
Merry
Christmas
Christmas.
to you.
And today, we're going to talk a little bit about a little year in review, if you will, of 2025 sports, everything. Just it's a interesting year, really, for all three of us too, huh?
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah, it's been eventful.
exactly. Never a dull moment.
Yeah. But well, I guess I should start with some breaking news as we're recording this. The Kansas City Chiefs have been officially eliminated from NFL playoffs.
Yeah, the thing about dynasties is they got to come to an end soon,
Oh my goodness!
unless you're Penn State wrestling.
Oh, we'll get to them in a second, but let's talk a little bit about the Chiefs dynasty and the run they had. I mean, it was quite an impressive run.
Of course,
Yep.
especially in the era of free agency. But it's just like anything else. Mahomes is getting older. Kelsey is old, and no matter how
Distracted.
much your mind's telling you can play, as you get older in that kind of game, like as violent as football is, the mind might be willing, but the body, it can't do what it used to do. And also the Chiefs, they lost their weapons. I mean, Mahomes got older, Kelsey got older. Their receivers, Rasheed Rice and Xavier Worthy, they're not that great. So it had to come to an end soon.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's usually how it works. Not all dynasties end on a good note. I mean, not saying the Chiefs can't come back to this. And I should also extend our thoughts and prayers to Patrick Mahomes. He did leave the game injured, so hopefully he'll be all right.
Well, see,
They
that's.
might. Go ahead, Kenny.
I was just gonna say that the injury to Mahomes might actually turn out to be a blessing in disguise because you figure the last couple of years, man, they've been in the Super Bowl and they're tired.
You're playing a lot of games, exactly.
Yeah. So maybe this is the rest he needs now that they're eliminated from the playoffs, and he can, finally get that break he's been needing since his rookie, or not his rookie year, but when he replaced
second
Smith.
or third year, yeah.
Yeah.
I just, and it comes down to where they're not as talented as they were. Simple as that.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I might even like shut them down the rest of the year.
Mhm.
And then you're going to get a higher draft pick than you usually get and start building again.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think it's important sometimes too, because I mean, look, for example, you talk about dynasty runs. Look what happened to the Bulls. They got eliminated by the Magic, and then they went and did another three-peat. So
Mhm.
they may be able to make, I don't know, maybe one more run. What do you guys think?
Well, if you look back, the Patriots had the same situation.
Yeah.
They had that one bad year whenever Brady got hurt and lost for the year, didn't make the playoffs, and then that was like a rejuvenation for the team, and they came back, and everyone knows what they did after that. So
Yep. They'll get rested up, get a draft pick that's higher. Like I said, they've been winning the Super Bowl, so they've been picking last
mhm.
in the first round. Now they'll get a pick in the mid-teens, 20s, and start the process over again. Because I mean, Andy Reid's a hell of a coach,
Mhm.
and Mahomes is a hell of a quarterback. He's just got to get the talent around him, and then he got bashed up a lot this year. They got to improve their offensive line.
Well, before we move on to what our next discussion about dynasties, even though they lost today at the time of this recording, how about the Patriots? You mentioned them. They made a pretty good comeback this year so far.
Patriots can eat shit and die.
Sounds like a Rams fan.
You bet, because they beat us twice in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
No, Drake May. Have you seen this kid play?
Mhm.
Oh my God. It's scary. He's only going to get better. I mean, and then Vrabel was the perfect guy to bring
Yes.
in.
Yeah.
I mean, right out of the Belichick school, played for Bill, younger, more energetic than Bill. And he's got them believing in themselves. But, Josh Allen did his thing today.
Yeah. And after the Patriots started out pretty hot against them.
Yeah. But Allen's like, wow. Legs, arm, that guy's a Hall of Famer. I mean, we know it, first ballot.
He's just got to take that next step.
He might never win a Super Bowl, though. But
well, let me ask you guys this: do you think the Bills are the team to beat in the AFC now, since the Chiefs are out?
No, I think it's Denver.
Yeah, they're scary.
Only because I'm a big guy on defense, and Denver has the best defense in the AFC.
I do like me defense as well when it comes to football.
And then Sean Payton is arrogant, but he knows his stuff on as far as offense.
Oh, and go
I'll
ahead.
tell you another scary team. I think you guys might laugh, but I think the Ravens. They're going to sneak in there and they're going to cause some problems because they've been playing bad all year, and look where they're at. They're still within striking distance of the Steelers, so they get in. Look out.
Yeah, their defense was really, which is unusual for Baltimore. They were terrible to start the year, and now they shut out Burrow and the Bengals today. 24-0.
Well, and as of right now, as we're recording this, Kenny, is it still the Steelers in first place in their division?
Yep, they're a game ahead. Actually a half game now because of the Ravens win. But
that division's a joke.
It's terrible. I mean, it's ugly.
I have the misfortune of being in probably the toughest division in football. Rams, Seahawks, 49ers.
That division, with the exception of the Cardinals.
Yeah, but think about it. Rams 10-3, Seahawks 10-3, 49ers 9-4. That's a tough division.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed. And talk about toughness. One of the biggest things of 2025, in my humble opinion, that's happened was Indiana beating Ohio State for the Big Ten title.
Curt Cignetti.
Yeah.
Just the Indiana did the right thing. Give him any amount of money he wants and let him go. Indiana's not last year they thought, well, they'll be done. It was a one-time thing. No. This team is going to be good for a long time.
Do you think they can take it all the way?
Yes.
Who's going to beat them?
They proved it by beating Ohio State.
Yeah.
And think about how Ohio State played all year. And yet they only scored 10 against Indiana. Everybody talks about Mendoza and that offense, but their defense is like bad ass.
No, it was a very good game. I remember watching it. I was like, wow.
That was a great game.
It was. Holy moly.
That was a great game. But yeah, I think Indiana, Ohio State, Georgia, they're probably your three teams.
What do you think about Texas Tech, though? You think they got a shot?
I hope not, because I did a column about them in the beginning of the season there. They bought their team. They spent $30 million to bring these recruits in. But the thing is, they still have to be coached. So I give the Texas Tech coach credit. And yeah, they're good enough to win it. Their defense is. No doubt about it.
Man, this NIL stuff's getting a little crazy for my liking personally.
College football it's not amateur anymore. It's not. You got high school kids with agents. I mean, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you talk about dynasties and building a foundation of things. You mentioned them earlier, Penn State wrestling, Carson. I mean, good.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, they better appreciate this when Sanderson decides to retire. Like, there should be documentaries on it. I mean, what Penn State has done in wrestling is unheard of, in my opinion.
What they're going to do is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not done yet.
They've won 75 in a row. The record, which I never thought would be broken, Oklahoma State from 1931 to 1956 won 76 straight dome meets. Penn State has won 75.
Good
They're
Lord.
2 away from the record, and they're going to get it.
Who do they have up?
Their next 2 opponents are North Dakota State and Stanford.
Wow.
Shout out to Hayden.
Yeah.
Can you say goodbye? I love Hayden, but Stanford's going to get crushed. North Dakota State will get crushed.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I mean, I'm not saying I'm an expert on wrestling compared to you, Carson, but man, like I've watched enough wrestling where I'm like, I've never seen a team so dominant in a tough sport like wrestling like this.
It's who they're getting. Have you guys seen this PJ Duke yet?
I've heard about him. I haven't seen him yet.
My God. My God. That's what you got to say when you watch him wrestle. My God. He's straight, no let up, just constant movement. 18 years old, and he made the world team for America this year. And now he's a true freshman in college, and he's destroying people. He's 6-0 with 5 pins.
Oh,
jeez.
Good Lord.
He wrestled Luke Nichter. Remember him, Kenny, from Central Dolphin?
Mm-hmm.
Nichter is on Drexel, his college. He wrestled PJ Duke. Duke got 4 takedowns and pinned him. First, he got 4 takedowns and then pinned him in only 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the kid is freaking amazing. Him and Marcus Blaze, the 2 freshmen they have, and then you put it with the rest of the team that's back. Maybe Ohio State can hang with us.
Oh man, that's just, and it's just, I don't know, it just blows my mind, like what they're able to do, like before, like the finals even begin.
Because it's the culture that Sanderson has, that he creates. You've seen him, Kenny.
Mm.
He's like Stone. He doesn't get emotional.
No.
You got Tom Brands of Iowa acting like an idiot on the mat, and there's Sanderson just sitting there going, "Yeah, we're gonna kick your ass anyway, so it doesn't matter." Jump up and down.
Never up, never too high up, never too far down. It's just kind of that stoic.
And he wants the guys, they do the volleyball, the dodgeball shit after practice. He wants them to have fun. They have fun wrestling with him. And he has this culture at Penn State. If you are a kid, think about it, Josh. If you're a kid as talented like as PJ Duke or Marcus Blaze, where would you want to go?
You want to go to Penn State?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely.
You got a chance besides national titles. You got a chance to go on to the. Do you know how many people Sanderson has sent to the Olympics from Penn State?
How many?
The last Olympic Games, half the team was Penn State guys. So if you're a great wrestler, that's where you're going to want to go. Unless you're like Bo Bassett. Bassett wants to be the guy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and at Penn State, he'd just be another great one. So he decided to go to Virginia Tech. That's where he's going to go. And he's going to be the man there. He's going to be. Huh?
You think he'll have a good career there at Virginia Tech?
Oh, my God, yeah. Yeah, he's got a chance to win 4. He's that good.
Well, you mentioned Olympics.
Here's the thing. Okay, he went to Ironman. Yeah, this weekend was the Ironman tournament in Ohio. It's considered the best high school wrestling tournament in the country. The strongest. He got Joe Bachman to face Christian in the finals. Bachman's a junior, Pennsylvania, like Bassett, 2-time state champion. Well, Bachman is. He's only a junior, but he's already committed to Iowa. Bassett destroyed him 14-6.
Whew.
That's how good he is. He's like PJ Duke. He doesn't stop.
He's got a good motor.
Oh my God, he's in such tremendous shape. Bachman was sucking air after the first period, and Bassett just kept coming right at him.
Ew. Is that your kind of wrestling, Carson?
Oh yeah, I mean, and I understood. I was disappointed because I'm greedy. I love the Navy. I love Penn State wrestling. I want us to be dominant for the next 20 years, but you know, he wanted to be the face of a program, and Virginia Tech offered him that. And I also think he wanted. The rumor was even wrestling now. The rumor is he wanted $4 million NIL deal.
Ooh.
Because he originally committed to Iowa, and then all of a sudden it fell through. And I was told it was because he wanted $4 million, and Iowa wasn't willing to do that, but maybe Virginia Tech was, or close to it. So he took it.
Oh yeah. I guess it's all about the almighty dollar, huh?
Well, I know Virginia Tech's gonna love him.
Well, he definitely seems like, well, barring injury, hope and pray nothing bad happens to him. You know, he'll have a successful career.
Yeah, because when he gets to college, he's probably going to be 157 or 149, and he'll be pretty good. Honestly, if Duke stays at 157, I'd love to see that match, but I don't think Bassett can beat Duke. Duke is that good. He's special.
What year is Duke now?
Freshman.
Okay. So yeah, that's going to be interesting for quite a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, he gets to kick ass for 4 years.
But speaking of having such a run, and honestly, I kind of made him like he was going to be the face of this interview. But you want to talk about incredible year? Trent Hidlay, what he's done this year in 2025 is insane. His 1 year of 2025 alone is probably more than a lot of us could probably ever make in a career.
I think it's because he did one thing. It changed everything.
What's that?
He moved up to 97 kilos. He was strong as a bull. He didn't have to cut weight. He was comfortable. He was cutting weight, you know. Get down to 86 kilograms. Now up at 97, man, up at 92, it's perfect for him.
No, for us in a local town like we are, for him to have the run that he had, he's won 4 times, 4 different events within the same year, including the latest one, winning a world title after being down.
Yeah, that's the biggie, because
that's incredible.
As good as we are, Pennsylvania, we've only had 4 Pennsylvanians win a world title in wrestling.
Wow.
And Trent's one of them.
Who are the other 3, if you don't mind me asking?
Stan Zizik, who wrestled for Slippery Rock. I knew you were going to ask me. Damn. Trent. Zane Rutherford, who wrestled for Penn State. I think it was Zane. Let me get back to you on that. Let's keep talking.
You can look up. So Kenny, just being a kid, like Trent has, and being in his community, to see what he was able to do for this entire year, it had to be one of the biggest things that happened in our community in a very long time.
Oh, I'll tell you what, there's been more excitement. I can't remember I'd probably have to. I don't know, Brian. Would you agree if I said it's about as much excitement as the Mifflin or the Lewistown girls when they made their first
Oh,
championship
hell
run?
yeah. No
So
doubt.
it was something that we'll probably never see.
Because, I
again
mean,
in our-
honestly, not to take away from what the Lewistown girls did.
Right.
That's a state championship.
Mhm.
He won a world title. Best in the world.
hmm
Okay, here they are. Where do you hear this? How could I forget this one? I was right about Zizic, Rutherford, Hidlay. I forgot Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Who
Kurt,
won the gold medal?
is that basically his next goal for you think for Trent?
Oh, absolutely. There's only one problem with it. 92 kilos where he's at, it's not an Olympic weight. He's either going to have to go down to 86 or move up to 97.
hmm
And we got some blisters down there. 86 is Zahid Valencia and Kyle Dake. And up at 97 is four-time world champion Kyle Snyder.
Ooh.
Mm.
No, but
Too bad 92, because he'd be the guy at 92.
But yeah, no, I just remember because I was aware of him and his progress because obviously there's a big time difference between where we are and where Trent was at when it happened. But when I saw on the news, and then I reached out to you, Carson, and I told him, I said, dude, Trent won gold, and you were like, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God, he's down. There's only 2 periods in freestyle. He's down, 10-2, 10-3, and comes back and wins it in the final minute. He won 13-11 or 13-10. I thought he was dead in the water.
Oh man, and when me and Chad, I was like, we were out celebrating, and we went and bumped into some people in our little town here where I live, and we were telling people, and people were like, wait, he won? And then just to see like the community reaction to it was just nuts.
Yeah. No matter what happens, they can never take that away from them.
That's right. Yeah.
Lewistown, Pennsylvania kid is a world champion.
This might be a stupid question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Do you guys think Trent should be in the Mifflin County Sports Hall of Fame?
Immediately.
Exactly. Wow.
Hell with this waiting around stuff.
Mhm.
Because I saw the people that are up for it in this year, the final 11 or 12
For 2025?
Yeah, and he needs to be in it. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to immediately do not pass go, do not collect $200, whatever. Just go. Get in. What's your credentials? Well, I'm a 2-time state champion, 5-time All-American, U.S. Open champion. Oh, and I won a world title.
Yeah.
Well, you
think it'd be an auto? I think it's an automatic. If he should be in the Hall of Fame for the Pennsylvania.
He will
be.
The state. They will wait for that. He'll be in the District 6 Hall of Fame. He'll be in the Pennsylvania Hall of Fame. He might even be in the National Hall of Fame in Oklahoma.
Wow.
That'd be huge if he does. And also, to be honest, I think both Trent and Hayden should be in personally.
They'll be in. They'll be in. It's just who knows when.
I'm excited to see if Hayden becomes a head coach.
He will.
But
he's being groomed out at Stanford.
Yeah, man. I mean,
well, he's already hitting Pennsylvania. Kyle Vioma and Kyle Vioma and Grayson Music, two Pennsylvania kids, are going to Stanford. That's because of Hayden. Hayden's doing the recruiting.
Do you think he'll take over Stanford, or do you think he might rather go elsewhere?
I think he'll end up going elsewhere.
What about you, Kenny?
I think he's going to go elsewhere as well. I wouldn't be too surprised if it's a bigger college than Stanford.
Who would want to go? Who would, if you're the head coach of Stanford, why would you want to leave? Great weather.
Yeah.
They've won national titles. They've had national champions. It's expensive to live there, though. Holy God. That's right in the Silicon Valley area.
Well, I'm sure Hayden's getting good enough to live in it, huh?
It's like, hey, here's a 1-bedroom apartment. It's only $3,000 a month. Oh, is that all? Okay.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, well, the final thing I want to talk about Trent, because hopefully he'll end 2025 on another victory as he's set to make his debut for the Real American Freestyle Wrestling in Indiana this coming Saturday.
Yeah, he gets Jacob Cardenas of Michigan, who was a 3-time All-American. Good kid, good wrestler. I don't think he can handle Trent's physicalness. Trent, he's going to go in with those underhooks, be aggressive, pound on the guy, and win.
Oh, and speaking of which, I don't know if you guys saw this, but did you see Trent and a couple other guys were behind the announce team in Monday Night Raw?
No, I didn't see that. That's cool.
Hey, go to his Instagram. They're backstage, like posing behind the camera. That was funny. I didn't even realize it was him until I was like, wait, is that Trent?
Oh, man, my Rams are losing.
But
the Lions are winning 17-14.
Ooh. Well, they're keeping it close.
I don't like that.
Come on, it's the Lions. They're a pretty good team.
So are we.
So I guess, Kenny, I'll start with you. What has been one of the things that you've liked about the year 2025?
That we're getting close to 2026. No, I don't know. It's been you mean sports wise, or do you mean
anything?
Okay. Well, I guess sports wise, it was I'm drawing a blank right now. You put me on the spot. There's so many I'd probably say Carter Smith and what he's done this year with the cross country, really bringing everybody an eye on the cross country team and the track team. He's been great for Mifflin County. That's probably my biggest thing for sports wise. Personally, the best thing about 2025 is I got to be a grandfather one more time over. Got a little boy this time, so second one in the crew. So we're one short of a starting basketball team. So can't wait for that fifth one.
There you go.
Congratulations on it, Kenny.
Well, thank you.
You're probably going to need at least another one too to come off the bench.
That's true. Yeah.
How about you, Carson?
I'm happy to be alive.
Well, fair enough.
2025, I got to admit, was a little bit difficult for me personally, as far as my health. So I'm looking forward to putting that behind. And bad things happen. That's just life. And I'm looking forward to 2026. I got some projects down the pipe that I'm really excited about. I finished 2 books. One's a
Nice.
book of short stories. The other one's a horror novel. I just finished that one up this week. I got to edit it and get a book cover done, but probably in the beginning of 2026, they'll both be out. And hopefully people buy it and like it. But sports-wise, 2025, it would be Hidlay, what he did, and like Kenny said, Carter Smith. But I'm ready to put, like Kenny said, I'm ready to put the 2025 in my rear view and move on to hopefully 2026 is better. Well, it can't. I won't say it can't. I won't say it can't get as worse as 2025 did, because, well, it can.
Yeah.
So I don't want to jinx anything.
No, I'm with you on that. I'm in the same boat. I was hoping 2025 could possibly be the start of something, but then I had some things happen to me that are out of my control. And
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
I guarantee you, when I started 2025, I didn't think I was going to lose my leg.
Yeah, and I was hoping to launch some other things during this year, but unfortunately, like I said, things kind of fell apart on me. It was really out of my control, but like I said, I'm trying to stay positive. I kind of fell apart a little bit mentally, which that wasn't fun, but I digress. But I was able to at least keep my blog going and helping out here with Hometown, and I got to launch this podcast, so or this talk show, I should say. But I'm thankful for that. But that was kind of my thing too. I'm hoping to I'm just trying to stay positive. As they say, this too shall pass. So I'm trying to.
Well, the one great thing about having problems, if you focus, you can through that. If you notice that, Kenny, through the problem, you can the problems to divert yourself. If you focus, and you can really, really get creative. Because I wrote both of these books to try to forget what the bad things that happened, and because I had the bad infection where I lost part of my right leg. Then my stepdaughter died, and it was just one of those years where man, I'm just gonna write, because that's what makes me feel good. And I got really creative. It was actually good. For as sick as that sounds, it was actually good to focus on something else and be creative.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes your best stuff comes from whenever you're battling that.
Yes.
No, absolutely. I can attest to that as well, because I've been trying to write stuff, but then of course, well, you guys both know about my issues, but I get in my own head sometimes and wonder, should I be this way? But then, to go on what you were saying, Carson, it's you got to, whether people think it's weird or not, it's something that probably should get out, or it could hurt you if you keep it inside,
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just think that I've gotten a lot. I thought, okay, I can sit around and brood and be depressed about what happened to me, but I can't change it. So why spend time being depressed about it? Let's just move on. And that's what I did.
No, absolutely.
Now I make jokes about it. I want to, they had to, thank God they didn't take all of it. It was just right a little, it was down below the knee. They had to take the leg, my right leg, and my stump. I'm thinking of getting a smiley face tattoo on it and just show that to people. Just smile.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But and to round it up, I would say obviously the Trent thing and Carter Smith, two great stories that are happening. And I got to give a little shout out to one of my old coaches, Coach Yoder, and the boys soccer program at Mifflin County. They almost had they were pushing to get 10 wins, but just,
they were bad. They were really bad for a while. So yeah,
it's nice to see the turnaround, and the future is looking a lot better because they figured out a way to win. And a lot of times that's the hardest part in sports. You can play well for 3 quarters and then, totally give up the ship in the fourth. But this year they were able to, whenever it counted, they were able to put on some wins when really in the past they might have just oiled it up and folded.
I think the thing I'm looking most forward to in 2026 is when the Rams win the Super Bowl.
They got a shot. They have a legitimate shot.
I know they do.
You want to talk about great defenses. The Rams are one of my favorite defenses to watch.
Yeah, but I knew this was going to – the Lions, even with the defense that we got, the Lions offense with Gibbs, Amon-Ra, Jamison Williams, they can score on anybody. I don't care what defense it is.
Oh yeah, like I said,
we do have a good young one, no doubt.
Oh yeah, without question. And how long do you think Chris Shula will be there before he might have to become
I hope I got a bad feeling he's going to leave now after this year. Somebody's going to hire him, and I don't want to see that.
Well, where would he go?
Oh, there'll be people firing. There'll be people firing people. There always is.
Well, let me ask you this, Carson. Do you think he would stick to the NFL, or do you think he'd give college a shot?
I think he wants to be like his grandpa, NFL.
Well, you can make the case Don Shula is one of the best coaches ever, if not the best.
I think if anything, he would. There may be a chance if it was offered to him with what's going on there, he'd go to Michigan. I think that's a premier job. That's a money job.
Holy moly. Yeah. You want to talk about things falling apart in 2025?
Yeah.
Wow.
How about it?
And that's probably all the more I'm going to want to talk about. Because
that's one of those things you just sit back and see everything that happened and has gone down and just wow.
Well, it's like, hey, how to kill a career. How to kill a career. You got a great job at Michigan. I think it needs to go deeper, though. You cannot tell me that the athletic director didn't know this was going on.
Yeah, how to explain the $400 or was it $45,000 a year raise she got?
Yeah, the sign stealing. That happened, during Harbaugh's time and Moore's. This program has gotten in nothing but trouble. And don't tell me Manuel, the AD, didn't know what was going on. He knew. He freaking knew. He should be out just like Moore is.
But, you want to talk about big surprises. I thought it was cool because I'm a big Manny Diaz fan. But Duke winning the ACC title.
The ACC was bad this year.
Yeah.
The way the conference is shaked out because.
Well, Clemson came in.
They were my pick for the national title. I was wrong.
Well, they had a good team. They just injuries and then just weird things happened throughout the year. And then, you want to talk about things falling apart. Holy crap. Penn State football, man. That was chaotic.
I loved it.
Well, I didn't see what happened because I was covering a pro wrestling event for you, Kenny. And somebody had it on his phone, and I saw that Northwestern beat Penn State. And I was like, holy crap, what is going on? And then I go do a Pee-wee game, and I'm getting people left and right, and I go contact my older brother who follows Penn State because he went there. And I asked him, did Franklin get fired? Is this legit? And he goes, it has to be because he's been getting text messages all morning.
I just like it that it was UCLA that got him fired. Pretty much. My Bruins.
Oh man, but yeah, no, it's just like man. But I gotta say though, I gotta give a big shout out though to Terry Smith and what he was able to do the last few games though for that team.
Well, they
Yeah.
were playing cupcakes. They should have done it right in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like the
I don't
circumstances.
think this Matt Campbell's going to do anything.
Well, why are they comparing him to Kale?
Because they both went to Iowa State.
Oh, jeez, that there's. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't want to put it. Let's not put it too much unnecessary pressure on Campbell. I mean, come on now. That's a little ridiculous. Let the guy build his team up first before you do anything.
Yeah, he's not going to be a 12-time national champion.
I mean, but I will say this though. I'm glad to see though that Smith at least is still on the staff. I
We'll
thought
see, I think that's Penn State's plan to save face, because if this doesn't work out with Campbell, they can bring back Smith.
Yeah,
You know.
he's loyal.
Uh-huh.
well, I mean, granted, I don't know how their final schedule was, but I mean, just considering the circumstances that they were under, for Smith to be able to like keep everybody together, I mean, I was impressed by that.
I'm
Yeah.
different. I'm different when it comes to them. I love Penn State wrestling, Penn State football. I was glad to see it happen.
Didn't
really
take
was.
long to get a new job though.
I really was. Oh, he's going to do well at. Not that I was for him, but you know he is a good recruiter. He's going to do well in the ACC.
Oh, absolutely.
The Big Ten was too much for him. And here's my only thing, and I'm not against Matt Campbell. And if he wins and makes me eat crow, I'm fine with it. But this guy couldn't win a championship in the Big 12. How the hell do they think he's going to win it in the Big 10? Should have just kept Franklin. Because Franklin, they're about the same as far as going against teams with, they're about the same record against top 25 teams. Why not just keep Franklin and go through the same thing? Because they're not going to win any national championships with Matt Campbell. And if the Penn State fans think that, they're delusional.
Well, one of the things I was always curious about, because like I said, I'd rather see what the person does in like 3 years to see what they do. But
well, here's the thing, though, and this is true. I'll see if Kenny agrees with me. The difference between, they're almost identical record-wise and everything, Campbell and Franklin. Franklin's a better recruiter.
Oh, definitely.
And you saw what happened. 11 Penn State commits flipped to Virginia Tech. They only had 2 recruits in this recruiting season. 2. That'll set a program back 5 years. Because no matter what of NIL and all that stuff, the Iowa State kids, some of them might be good. But Big Ten good? Well, you got Ohio State, Michigan, Oregon. Give me a break, man. This thing isn't going to do nothing for Penn State. They're going to be that 8-3, 9-3 team that doesn't go to the playoffs. That's it.
And then if things continue the way the season went, I mean, Indiana could be a tough team to beat for a long time in the Big Ten.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah.
Indiana is going to be the team to beat. Indiana and Ohio State and Oregon will dominate the Big Ten. And Michigan, because Bryce Underwood, even without Sharon, that coach, Bryce Underwood, their freshman quarterback, is going to be a stud.
Do you think he'd still stay in Michigan?
Yeah, he's going to.
But and who, if you don't mind me asking, guys, both of your opinions, who do you think will take over the head coaching spot in Michigan?
I don't know. That's a plum job. They could get a big name. I don't know who it would be, but a big name Michigan would definitely be an attraction to a big name coach. No doubt about it. They could even get one coming from the pros.
Mhm.
An assistant or a coach who was fired.
Now, if they're smart, they'll stay away from anybody from the Harbaugh tree.
Yes.
That would be the only thing I'd say.
Yes.
Because of the recent years.
Mhm.
Well, they said Michigan's after.
Who's that?
DeBoer at Alabama.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You really think he would leave Alabama for Michigan?
Yes, I do. One, less pressure.
Mhm.
Alabama, because of Saban and Bear Bryant, the fans think they should win a national title every year.
Well, heck, they have a shot to win one this year.
Yeah, that's number one. Number two, DeBoer's a Midwest guy. He was born in the Midwest. Michigan is a plum job. And if they offer more money, coaches will go. It's about money now. That's the only thing that's going to help Penn State. They got a lot of boosters backing them up with NIL money.
Well, do you think Campbell, once he officially takes over in 2026, do you think they're going to hit the transfer portal hard?
They're going to have to.
They have to.
Their recruiting class, they only got 2. They have to, or they're screwed.
Mhm.
Because not only did he lose recruits, he lost guys already on the team that entered the portal.
Is Penn State even going to have a team going into their bowl game against Carson?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it's the Who Cares Bowl. All of these coming up. The only ones that matter are the CFP.
And that's going to start next
Friday. Friday. With Alabama and Oklahoma. A rematch. A rematch from the regular season. Oklahoma won it.
Oh man, it's going to be interesting thing to say the least. But so, is it fair to say that Indiana is the team to beat?
Yeah, they're number one right now. Until it's like I said, those are the 3 that most people are picking. The most so-called experts: Indiana, Ohio State, or Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, and there could be some surprises too. You never know down the road, but
yeah, James Madison's going to win it all.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say Tulane.
Wouldn't you shit? Wouldn't you shit, Varner? Tulane wins it. You better put a bet in Vegas, man.
Well, hey, you never know. Everyone's got a puncher's chance until, that's at least how I look at it.
No, I can honestly say with total faith that Tulane and James Madison stand no chance at all. They did a great job to get here. They deserve to be here. I'm going to say that. Because I wrote a column on Notre Dame and they're bawling.
But I digress. But
you don't want to play by the rules. You don't deserve to be in. They don't want to join a conference, and that's what screwed them. So fine. Take your ball, go home, be babies, don't go into a bowl game. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nobody cares.
But
what do you think of that, Kenny?
I agree with you 100%. And my daughter's a Notre Dame fan.
Kodesh isn't going to like me.
Well, you would think, I don't know. Here's
the point. These idiots at Notre Dame thought they should go ahead of Miami when Miami beat them. Head to head. I'm glad the committee for once didn't go, oh, it's Notre Dame. We got to put them in. Miami beat Notre Dame head to head.
Well, did Miami get in at least?
Right? Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I thought so.
But Notre Dame thought they should have been in, not Miami. Well, guess what? Miami beat you.
Do you think it probably would hurt too if, like, say, like Miami plays, but then they get blown out, as like did like James?
No, they're not going to get blown out.
No.
I'm not saying they will. I'm just asking. Do you think that would cause a problem if they did?
No, because Miami dominated Notre Dame during the regular season. Dominated them. They deserve to be there. Notre Dame won't join a conference, so they are judged by their schedule. They lost 2, and one of them was head-to-head to Miami, so bye-bye. You're not coming. And they couldn't take it. And then they did the childish thing, and basically I think they screwed their players for a great season by going, no, we're not going to a bowl.
Yeah.
Typical Notre Dame selfishness. Every time they're good, like I said in my column, they think Newt Rockney has risen from the grave and the 4 horsemen are waiting in the tunnel to run out. And everybody should bow down and worship Notre Dame. Screw them. Boy, I'm opinionated tonight, Kenny.
I'll say, wow.
But I will say this though too, like I'm definitely excited to see how the college football playoff is going to go.
I am. I will say one thing good about Notre Dame. Jeremiah Love is a hell of a running back.
Oh, he is. Did you see he won the Doak Walker?
He should have.
Do you guys like who won the Heisman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He deserved it. I mean, he made some big throws. Look about that one against Penn State. That's what sealed the Heisman for him.
Yeah. I agree.
And then he goes and beats Ohio State. He deserved it. He did.
Yeah.
Well, you just said one. He made 2 good throws against Penn State.
Yeah.
The one that set up the touchdown, and then
to Becker. Then Cooper in the end zone.
I remember when they put that on the screen. I was watching that game because I was like, "Holy crap! Penn State could possibly win this." And then when I saw Becker make that catch, and Saul got his heel down, his left foot down, and then when they showed the one in the end zone, and they had the camera on, I'm like, oh my, I thought he was out of bounds at first, but then when they showed the camera and they showed his left foot, oh my god,
that was a great catch. But I think that I really like the Mendoza kid. Have you ever seen his interviews, Kenny?
He's down to earth. Yeah, he is
cool. Like humble. Always and I think it's sincere. He's always thanking God and very humble and is a team player. The Raiders have right now the first pick in the draft. And if they don't trade out of it, take him. I mean, he's got those. I don't care about the 40-yard dash and all that crap. He's a winner. He's a winner. Well, Brady, I could outrun Brady even with no leg now. And did it matter to Brady that he couldn't run a fast 40?
Nope.
Kid's a winner. Come.
Well, I don't know if you would want to go to the Raiders. Have you seen how they protect their quarterbacks this year?
Yeah, I know. But
poor Smith. I feel so bad for him.
Quarterback is what turns a franchise around. If anybody doesn't believe that, look at Denver with Bo Nix and the Patriots with Drake May.
No, absolutely. And geez, you want to talk about people getting under fire in a lot of ways. Did you see what happened to the Browns today?
They're a mess.
Yes, I did.
They're a mess, man.
Well, can I ask you guys your opinion on the Saints quarterback Tyler Shuck? How do you think he is? Do you think
I think he has a chance to be a decent quarterback? I don't know if he'll ever be like a multi-time All-Pro, but he could be a good starter in the NFL.
I was saying because, like, do you think the Saints can turn it around after next year?
Yeah, I think they got talent. I think Kamara is a little bit old now. They need to start looking at running back and that, but. You know, they got Jawan Johnson's a good tight end, Olave at receiver. Yeah.
Yeah, anything's possible, especially with a good draft.
Yeah.
Well, good draft and good development as well.
Not Cleveland.
Well, gosh, that
They did the stupidest deal in NFL history. Deshaun Watson.
Mhm.
and look at Baker Mayfield right now.
You mortgage your future for Deshaun Watson.
He hadn't played football in 2 years at that point, didn't he?
And his contract was guaranteed. All of it.
Mm-hmm.
All of it.
He's still under contract, and he could have came back this year.
He is rich and not playing.
I don't think he's going to come back at this point.
No, after 2 years,
Yeah.
he was dying anyway. I mean, dying by me not playing well. He's done. You don't play in 2 years to try to come back. Give me a break. It's over.
That's unfortunate. But, that's what the Browns and I don't think Stefanski is going to be staying much longer.
No, and it's just what's around him. I don't know if he's drafting. I don't think he's controlling the draft, but he's actually not a bad coach. He's just in the wrong situation.
Oh, you can say that.
The Browns ownership is Jimmy Haslip.
Yeah.
The guy's an idiot.
Ugh, it's just
He's like Jerry Jones. No offense to Jerry, but he always wants to interfere. The Dallas Cowboys died because Jerry Jones's ego wouldn't. Jimmy Johnson built the Cowboys. They won because of Jimmy, and Jerry kept sticking his nose in it and forced Jimmy out.
You know what's crazy about that? I honestly think, even though they were definitely the team of the 90s, without question, but I think they honestly could have had 5 Super Bowls in the 90s. If Jimmy would stay, I think they would have actually had 5 Super Bowls.
Yeah, I mean,
at least.
And Jimmy did the drafting, and he did that great draft where they ripped off the Minnesota Vikings, giving them Herschel Walker.
Yeah.
But then Jerry thought he knew football better than Jimmy and kept sticking his damn nose in it. And look what's happening to Dallas because he keeps sticking his nose in it. Only Jerry Jones would trade a linebacker who's a generational talent in Micah Parsons.
And now look at the Packers right now. They're playing really well.
I mean, he did do a good job on the Quentin Williams thing from the Jets. That's a solid nose tackle. But Micah Parsons, my God, you don't trade him when he's young.
Was he 26?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
He can't keep his nose out of shit.
How do you feel your Steelers are doing with Aaron Rodgers as quarterback, Kenny?
I think they're doing pretty good. I'm actually impressed that Aaron hasn't opened his mouth like he has when he's with other teams. So, granted, he needs to stay healthy, but I think
about the whole Steeler team.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I think he's doing a good job for as old as he is and for what weapons he has. And
what do you think of those Steeler fans? Even after they beat the Ravens, and Steeler fans were going fire Tomlin.
Yeah, I think that's terrible because Tomlin's done a lot for that, and you put him on any team like say the Saints or heck even the Buccaneers, and if he did the same stuff down there that he has with the Steelers, they'd have monuments up for him, but
yeah, and he's an anomaly because most people don't stay at one team that long.
Right.
I mean, that's a rarity anymore.
So I think they better be careful of what you wish for. You might just get it.
Because I think the key things for a team is a quarterback and a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Coach. I'll use my Rams as an example. Look how bad we were in the 2000s and that. And then what did we do? Sean McVay is going to be the greatest hire in Rams history, and he brings in Matthew Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
Almost overnight, the Rams change. and they're a playoff team, and they've won a Super Bowl and went to 2.
And you also got to look at it in this category as well. If you look how the Rams run their team, you can see a lot of, especially when they leave Sean McVay or like the whole, hire a young coach. They're trying to set up ways to develop their players and their team. And the Rams, I think, have a big influence on that.
The players love him. Devontae Adams, and he had those great years with the Packers. Devontae Adams said in an interview, this is the best environment he's ever been in.
Wow.
with the Rams. That he's having fun playing again, and that McVay's just a great coach.
Is it better than Taco Bell?
Well, they moved to Taco Bell, his home in L.A. Didn't you see the commercials? It's in his home in L.A. now.
Oh, and
speaking how he, when I can't blame him, with the Raiders and Jets was brooding and depressed, and
oh my gosh, absolutely.
now he's alive again. I mean, he's got the most touchdowns of any wide receiver in football.
Yeah, no, he certainly has rejuvenated his career. And speaking of LA, this year we had the Dodgers go back to back.
Yeah.
Don't remind me. Now you see that, they don't even need him. They got Diaz from the Mets. One of the top relievers in the game.
Jeez.
I hate them. I hate them. They're just we'll go spend money. But it is hard to do. They earned it. I don't care how much money you spend. They're the first team since the Yankees in 2000 to go back to back.
Yeah. It's an incredible, and I'm happy to see Clayton Kershaw go on a high note.
Yeah, I mean, he was a great pitcher, no doubt.
And surely he's going to be in the Hall of Fame shortly.
Yes.
Definitely.
I mean, just Hall of Fame pitcher, Hall of Fame human being. A lot of love and respect for Kershaw.
The difference in money. They went and got Edwin Diaz, and the only thing my Nationals have done is traded for a catcher named Henry Ford. Not the car guy. No,
Well,
but I guess he's a good young catcher in the minor leagues.
Well, and I will say this though, I really enjoyed the World Series. It went 7 games.
That was a great World Series.
It was.
That was one of the best ever.
Yeah, I really loved it. And just a couple of times, and I was really impressed with Yamamoto. I hope I said that right. The pitcher, he pitched 2 masterful games.
Yes. I mean, he proved you don't need rest, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's all a myth.
I think I think it just really depends because I'm a firm believer. I forget who said it, but there was a baseball coach would say, just go till you fall, We'll adjust to what you got for us each game, everything's going to be different,
They told him, you're pitching. I don't care if your damn arm falls off. No, he wanted to pitch.
No, that's great.
You want to win a World Series, man. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you can have a career. That's great and all and make all the money, but deep down, these guys, they're playing because they want to win it all.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Look at Mike Trout. He'll never be in the World Series. Not with
Isn't that a shame?
all that money he made.
And he's still a talented player.
I mean, it's just it's a shame it happens to some people. It's like Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Bruce Smith. I mean, holy moly. Heck.
Those are the guys I would kill myself. Going to 4 straight. And you know how hard that is? Nobody's ever done it in a row. 4 straight and you lose every time.
Oh, gosh. I remember watching. I felt so sorry for them. When I was watching the 30 for 30 on them, I was how does that has to be mentally draining.
Yeah, I'm going to test you. They didn't do it in a row, but there's only one other team that has lost 4 Super Bowls.
I can tell you that.
I know that too. The Vikings.
Yes.
The
That's my
purple
brother.
Indians.
That's my brother's favorite team. That poor bastard suffered in the 70s.
Oh,
They'd go and then lose. They'd
I'll
go and lose. Steelers, Raiders,
Ooh,
Chiefs,
Cowboys.
Cow queers.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah, we don't like the Cowboys here.
I got nothing against the Cowboys, but
Yes, we do. Right, Kenny?
yeah, I don't like Cowboys.
America's team, my ass.
Yeah.
hey, I got nothing against the Cowboys. I don't have a problem with them. But I digress.
Well,
But you
damn
know-
it, you better.
Well, I have family and friends that are also are fans of the Cowboys, so I'm not saying nothing.
Mm,
My mom was a Redskin fan, which it should still be that name. The Redskins were so cool, that name. The Commanders. I mean, it's like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Eh.
She had a sweater that she had a sweatshirt that said, "Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys," and it was a Redskin, a Washington Redskin guy trampling on a cowboy.
It's amazing how big that rivalry is, isn't it?
Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
not nothing like it was. It is nothing, Josh, like it was in the 70s.
Oh, 70s.
The
was brutal.
70s, they literally hated each other.
Mm,
Dude, I loved oh no, believe me, I've seen videos of George Allen and his comment. Oh my Lord, they would never get away with that today's world.
the Steelers and Cowboy rivalry is pretty bad too. Yeah, I hated them too.
Oh, they had some great Super Bowls though together.
Mm, oh yeah, yes they did.
Oh, absolutely.
The
But I
one was 21-17, and the other one was 35-31.
I mean, oh man.
I
This is
hated those Super Bowls because I hated both teams.
some-
So I watched it and like I'm not cheering. Could you both lose?
You probably really hated the Steelers in '79.
I hated them bad,
Oh,
but I loved how we played in that game.
Well, let me ask you this, Carson.
Most
Being
people don't realize that we were 12-point underdogs, and we were actually winning in the fourth quarter.
mhm.
I loved how we played.
well, let me ask you this, Carson. Were you more mad at the Patriots or more mad at the Steelers?
Oh my God, it's easy, Patriots. The first Super Bowl when we had Warner went back for the second time. Lovie Smith, why in the hell he went into a prevent, I don't know. And it got them down there where Vinatieri kicked the winning field goal.
Mm.
I don't know.
I got so upset I took my coffee table and flipped it over. And my wife, who is always so understanding, goes, "I don't know why you're getting mad. The Rams sucked." Which is exactly what I didn't want to hear.
Oh. Oh, Lord have mercy. But
So-
going back to the year 2025. So what are you guys' obviously Christmas is coming up and all that stuff. What are you guys' future plans for the remaining of 2025? Starting with you, Carson.
I'm going to try to stay alive. And write some more and try to keep busy. And Maria and I, it's basically just her and I. The grandkids live in California and that, and you know, her son and that scattered everywhere. We're not really going to do the Christmas thing. I mean, we're going to have a meal, but you know, it's not the same. And Kenny can attest to that. Kenny's gonna have fun because of the grandkids. It's not the same when you don't have kids around.
Mhm.
You know, it's Marie and I. We're just two old farts, and we're gonna probably eat and make it like just every. I have one tradition on Christmas Eve. I watch Scrooge. The
Ooh,
1951 black and white version. It's my favorite. I watched that. every year. And I got to admit, I still watch Year Without a Santa Claus because I love Heat Miser and Snow Miser.
Yes.
Mhm.
And that's what my Christmas will be. What I'm looking for is to keep writing, keep doing things, get these book covers and get them edited, and these 2 books I've written out in 2026, and hopefully keep doing what I'm doing.
How about you, Kenny?
I'm gonna spend as much time the rest of the year spending it with my parents and my whole entire family. I've had some stuff happen this year that really sets everything in proper perspective, and you sometimes you don't get a second chance to do the things you want to do with your loved ones, and I feel very lucky that I've gotten that chance, and I am going to take advantage of it. Spend as much time as I can with loved ones. Just hang out with them, soak up everything, enjoy the grandkids, and just make it a family oriented next 2 weeks.
That's a good one. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a really good one, Kenny.
And for the next year, appreciate more of the stuff that I have in my life. I'm very blessed to be able to have a great podcast with Brian. I enjoy that.
Crossbox, baby.
That's right. Shameless plug, right? But no, just being able to have fun with stuff and not take things as seriously as I've had in the past, and just enjoy everything one day at a time. I know that's like coach talk, but I do want to just enjoy it.
It's true. You're absolutely positively right. We have a tendency, human beings, we get so focused on our own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I got to try to do. I admit it, because I haven't been good at it in the past. I want to try to be more caring and listen to other people and be more open, and like you said, just to not be so focused on myself. That's what I want to do too.
Yeah, no, that's kind of like been my goal. I don't know, this might sound I'm being selfish, but I want my goal to like show that I can do some stuff, on my own, because like, well, you both know what I deal with on a daily basis, and I struggle with, and I just want to be able to like really prove to myself that I can do something, and hopefully make something of myself, and maybe like that could be the start of something, and maybe lead into more things, so I'm just trying to be positive, trying to be patient, and like you said, Carson, I want to stay like caring and positive even when it's tough. And like all 3 of us says, 2025 is a little tough. But just try to be appreciative of loved ones. Like I appreciate you both, and I appreciate you both coming on here tonight.
Josh, can I interject one thing into what you said?
Sure.
Just make sure that you count the little victories as well as the big victories, because you might have your sights on a certain goal, but sometimes the way to that goal is little steps forward, little victories that add up until you get to that point. So if you don't feel like you're getting that way right away, just look at how far you've come throughout the year, and by the time the next year rolls around, you might have hit your goal. It's all perspective.
No, I really appreciate that, and I 1000% agree with you, Kenny. Like I said, I was trying to stay. A lot of things that happened, this year are kind of out of my control, and and I'm trying to stay positive. I was able to get this started.
Yep.
So I'm happy about that, and I got to talk with some great people, and hopefully I got some more stuff coming up for you in the future. Besides with my blog and my this talk show, I'm hoping to hopefully get some more books going out. Who knows? Maybe all 3 of us can continue to build something, and hopefully hope and pray next year would be better.
I don't want to be too preachy, but something I'm 59 now. And what I've known is like I said, I don't want to be preachy, but it's true. If you just relax and know that no matter what shit is happening in your life, God is there and he'll straighten you out. All you got to do is shut up and listen. That's it. He says, don't be anxious, don't worry.
Mhm.
Well, it's hard to do, but don't do it. That's what I've been working on. Just relaxing and let go, let God stuff is kind of corny, but it's true. He'll help you if you just shut up and trust in him.
Absolutely.
That's the end of my preachiness.
Sometimes we can get in our own way.
Yeah.
Without question, with my history, and honestly, I'm definitely
I'm
don't
the
want to
king of it. I'm actually the king of it. If I don't get my way, I get pissed. Like a little spoiled kid. My wife can tell you.
God bless her, Maria.
Yes.
But again, once again, man, thank you both for coming on, and hope and pray the rest of your 2025 goes well, and hope and pray we all can find ways to build up for 2026.
Yes,
thanks for having us.
absolutely. Yep. Thanks.
And for all of you watching, thank you all for watching. I love you all. God bless. Be safe, everybody.